stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Bruins offense takes the field. Pulls it fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions offense will take the field for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown. Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense in a bunch formation. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Ooh. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
What?
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. A bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bruins line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again.
Oh.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Save me!
Security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. There he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Cole. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Takes the easy one to the back.
That's it.
Still running at the 40. Oh, look out on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got his man in the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Give to the running back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on first down. He's going to let one.
Oh my God.
Grabs it up for 25 in stride. And he just
How was he with them and then the separation after the ball?
Touchdown, Bruins.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block.
Brandon had the safety out position still.
All over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off-play action on first down.
God, he had him beat.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Firing to the right, complete. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
1 point. 1,
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Bulldozes his way through. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows? Better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception. But there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
A little screen to the running back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. Even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first, and now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, he leads it with the back.
Dang.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Nittany Lions will try to move the chains on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. That's a fumble on the play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the wideout.
Bro, come on, man.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over
How'd
the
you
middle
miss
by
it?
Sanders. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They get him stopped with the big game. Has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown.
Holy hell.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab.
Oh, wow. He caught it.
Foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college.
Get my way, bro. Gotta go score.
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and throws off the offense. And he was fortunate not to lose on that play, able to wedge you back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot downfield here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running it to the right. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Bruins are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end.
Wow, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, there is being carved. No shot. They have no idea.
Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drop. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Running through contact. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the run, now to throw. Snags it over the middle. Just making
Throw him off, you big dog.
To the 23-yard line, it'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal.
Oh, my God.
With the run. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it
every single one of your
dry. Couldn't get any closer on first down, now second and goal from the 9. The run up the middle, looking for the score. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And that one will give them the lead.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
All right. Now we need to stop. D-line, I need you to show up. Get some pressure back there. And I need some tighter coverage, fellas. I need some tighter coverage.
Side, but so too is time.
I need one of y'all to make a big play. So I'm make a big play.
Buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Like you want to play now, number 16.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned. Maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue.
You would have picked that off and took it in for 6. I would have fouled it.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right.
I'll take it.
Incompletion on 3rd down.
I'll take it.
And the Bruins will punt this one away.
Good coverage. We wanted something big, and I had everything covered. Oh!
He'll take it on the return.
Sneaky,
you! Swing him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. No,
breaks into the open.
Come on, baby.
He's got the
That's what I'm talking about.
going nuts as he gets it
That's
down
what I'm talking about.
18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line. A big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Dyer.
Oh!
They
got you, bro.
12 after that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Handoff from the gun.
Oh, 5-4, come on, dog.
Down, stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Too easy.
Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Dagger, dog.
They
Dagger.
another score, and how about the way this team
2
has
scores out.
responded
Boop.
to a loss and
2:31.
now about to move to 9-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 13 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete.
Oh, fuck,
And
we
he
got all the
goes
way
out of
up.
bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Right on the money. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. Woo! 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He can't make the grab. It's in.
Really?
But
Come
there
on,
is
man.
a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Just keep swinging it. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He's got the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Defense looks as if it's coming. Going to swing it on second down. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The clock is at 40 seconds. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Break it, boy.
Save themselves in the waiting moments.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll line up for the field goal to try to tack a little onto the lead.
I got it.
And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads.
That was closer than I wanted.